Guy, do you like imagination?
I got this.
My name is Bailiff Winbet, and I'm here to serve the judge.
Shut up! Look! Bang!
Okay.
Cuff him! Uncuff him! Look at him! Cuff him!
This guy's a fucker, Judge. Bailiff's out of order.
I can't do shit about it, man.
He's your nephew. Get him an order.
Get him an order!
Oh, hey, Bailiff Wire.
Yes?
I heard your sister gives good kisses. Why don't you tell me about it, boy? Oh, hey, Bailiff Wire.
Should have said it sooner, asshole. Now I'm cuffing you.
You're pretty good with those cuffs, Bailiff Wire. Cuff your old sister with those cuffs, huh?
Get him out of here! Santa Claus!
Grand Theft Sodomy.
This is a shiny crime.
Okay, prosecutors, state your case.
All right. Well, we have the defendant here, Glowpoke, being accused of grand theft sodomy. That is from
Linton
someone
Steve.
and traveling while anal sex.
Bailiff Wired, I can't hear over here. Oh,
These guys, shut the.
Doc, dang it.
So you're saying that the
Did some grand theft sodomy.
All right, defendant.
All right, so I got here Glowpoke accused of grand theft sodomy. It says, I can assure you my client's never done such, because all my client does is sit back and drink hair dye, push back a headache. I don't see my client do none of this such, going out and sodomizing and grand thefted nothing. He's a homebody, just as much as myself.
Now, is this hair dye safe for ingestion?
It is safe for his glow body. See, he's filled with immense radiation that causes severe headaches.
Are you confusing your client with Psyduck?
Very similar to Psyduck, the Glowpoke is prone to headaches.
Prosecutor, what do you have to say about that?
I believe he was using the hair dye as lubricant to ease the entry of the grand theft sodomy. I would say that part of that would have to do with the raging hard cock that was found covered in the hair dye.
Permission to speak, Dad? Your Honor. Dude, I recommend you get a new bailiff. Bailiff Wire has a couple screws loose in the bolt hole. Sinking ship, know what I'm saying. My client is, I gotta...
You gonna address the raging hard cock with rainbow hair dye on it?
At what time was this raging hard cock found?
The raging hard cock. What time was it found at?
Allegedly,
Real quick. 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
Prime sodomy hours.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If only he weren't calling Slender Man at 3 a.m. and everybody knows that's a few-hour phone call. Between that and choking down the Rambo hair dye, bay off those headaches.
I will say, as a friend of Slender Man, he is a big talker. When you call him, you know, he's talking about collect my pages, collect my pages.
Don't
you know,
stop saying it. You're right, Judge.
Yeah. Won't
You know
stop
that,
saying it.
Bailiff?
All right.
Well, I'm sorry, Bailiff. Why? You don't know nothing. That's all right.
All right, well,
That guy's a goddamn rubber duck of himself.
let's see.
Oh, Bailiff Wyatt.
Yeah, these calls that were made to Slender Man at 3 a.m. allegedly, which I mean,
Got a little poo in that bat, Bailiff Wyatt. Wonder where that thing got pulled out from.
How long is a call with Slenderman really gonna last? You can be friends with Slenderman, but I mean, how long is a conversation with
I can tell you this.
really gonna last?
The Slender Man has plenty, he has books worth of pages, and he loves talking. And my client is out there all night due to headaches, talking to Slenderman, hoping he put him down to rest, if not for eternal slumber at this point. He ain't out there gollygogging for the grand theft nothing.
Yeah,
You find that funny, Wire?
For the people of the court, to get some context, yes, Slender Man does, you know, talk vastly about his pages, collecting them.
Would one of those pages be the passage of Robert Browning?
It would be.
Objection, Your Honor. That was in the...
Denied.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where are you going
All right.
with this passage of Robert Browning?
It's not that long of a passage. It's not a 2-hour-long passage that would prevent him from going out 2 hours later and absconding for himself some anal
Defendant.
Your Honor, much like my client has a few odds and ends to him, his wife was a pea in his pod, and she loved a good little hardcore strangling during their activities. She was not strangled to death. She was strangled to eternal pleasure. So for this to be evidence against my defendant over here is just out of line. It's disorderly.
No,
it's
it is.
disingenuous and disgusting.
It is the length of the passage. It doesn't take 2 hours to read that passage.
No, but that ain't a passage to Slender Man. Are you trying to miscommunicate up there to that jury? This is a passage to Robert Browning. He was talking to Dunn Slenderman at the 3 a.m. phone calls.
Slenderman does own the passage of Robert Brown, by the way.
And that could be one of the things they talked about. You judge, you are correct up in there.
That is the thing they talked about. That's what the evidence says. And they were done talking about it. And then 5 a.m. rolls around.
As soon as they were done talking about it, around 6 o'clock in the a.m., my client had a job interview. And he done brung his katana to the job interview. And you could ask, they will remember exactly who that was.
Yeah.
He was hoping it would prove some power to himself, get him that job. Sadly, it did not. My poor defendant is
Prosecutor, a rebut.
All right, you're saying that this guy strangled his wife to pleasure? And why did he skip his own wedding?
Defendant.
I could tell you if you finish reading and looking through all them evidence, it would say he vanished after them vows. And that was to go and fixate his headache.
But he never returned.
Nah, does that make him a bad man? He completed them vows.
Completed those vows and then ran out probably to abscond some sodomy.
Oh, that objection, Judge.
This guy likes to steal butt sex.
Defendant, present
What
your
is
last
it?
piece of evidence for us.
I could tell you this. My client loves butt sex as much as everyone else, but he loves his urine. He is a fan of the wet works more than anything. And there is nowhere out in God's green earth that this man would paint somebody in a shitty mess of hell.
I think I'm winning this one. Wow. Okay. Well,
The defendant said he can't do sodomy because he loves piss and not shit. Okay.
I'm sorry to tell you, man, but I'm gonna hit you with the ultimate trump card. Your client was on the Epstein's client list, and it doesn't hit as hard the second time around, you know.
Can
but
I
the
see that
story's
list
still
real
relevant.
quick? Because it looks like your name is also on it. That's a bit interesting.
Where's the evidence
So,
of that?
Look at his evidence.
It says
No.
Epstein list, your enemies want you on, but they're on it too, so it's a double edge.
Does that make you an enemy for being there? That's pretty interesting. Oh, Judge, it seems odd he put his head down.
I'm an attorney. I'm allowed to be on the Epstein list.
Rebuttal? Because that was a fucking bar, actually.
My client did hard time for one thing and one thing only. And this is not a sodomizer. This is a one-time murderer who is now renowned in the loving grace of a headache medicine and the passage of time and waiting for his to end. No grand theft. Who that?
Who's this?
Hello, blah, blah, blah.
Gardener.
Santa Claus. You bring Santa Claus in here.
Hey, Glowpoke, ain't that right? That's a good thing. Gardener can't talk no more, huh?
My final question, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. First for the defense, closing statement.
My closing statement is that all the evidence points towards Mr. Glowpoke just trying to get the edge off, not trying to edge it in.
Does the prosecutor have a closing statement?
Beating the fuck out of this dog.
Bailiff Wyatt,
I would say that.
feel good
all the
beating down that hot
evidence
dog?
Even though he had a pretty good cover with the Slenderman at 3 a.m. call.
Little smart poker.
We've come to the conclusion that that call could not have lasted all the way to 5 a.m., which is when the sodomy happened. And
Your Honor,
it
that's
wasn't-
hearsay. There's no evidence on there.
That's not the kind of sodomy.
Thank you, Bailiff Wyatt. Did one good thing with your soul. Here's a letter of the
happened?
proceedings on my side. Why don't you go ahead and read that, nerd?
This whole thing's been figured out. He's been doing it. He's been stealing the butt sex. He did it. And Yep. Then
I respect the
Good.
ruling.
He said he's just trying to get off. Like, yeah. He's no fucking guy defending himself.